We go now to Gusau, the capital of Zamfara State, where we have been joined by the governor of Zamfara State, Alhaji Bello Matawalle. Good evening, Your Excellency, and thank you for your time.
Good evening, how are you?
Well, at this time, we're keeping safe, Your Excellency. The first question I'll have to ask you is, in view of the fact that Zamfara now has its own situation with this COVID-19, what is the government doing to put the situation in check, immediate check, before it becomes almost like the case in Kano, as it were?
Before then, I have already taken some measures, which I have all the equipment, and I have 2 isolation centers in the state. And it was well equipped with all the materials, including the ventilators, face masks, and other things. In fact, we even have PCR for test, and we have all the testing kit, and we have the kitting for all our health personnel. So I have already taken that, and I locked off all the borders. In fact, even yesterday, we have arrested a lot of motor vehicles coming into Zamfara, and I already have mobile court that are sitting all the borders across the state. So I have no problem with that, and they are doing well, and the state government has done all it can to make sure that we reduce the spread of these. And we have been taking all the measures, and we do the smoking, that is the disinfectants of all the areas, including market, police stations, and everywhere in the state. And we are going to take it to local government areas tomorrow. All the 40 local government areas are going to be engaged, all our health personnel, to make sure that we'll do all the disinfectant of all the areas that people used to stay. And we are not going to put a total lockdown, but we do a partial lockdown, that we have to allow our people to do their normal things in the state, but with the social distance protocol.
The Al-Majri phenomenon, we had the SGF, the chairman of the Presidential Committee on COVID-19, talking about the Al-Majris earlier today. The northern governors have decided to exchange the Al-Majris in each other states and return them to their states of origin. In the case of Zamfara, what is the situation now? Are you moving the Al-Majris from other states to their states, and are you receiving the ones from other states who are from Zamfara?
Yes, of course. My administration has already constituted a committee for the repatriation of all the Al-Majris back to their respective state. And this committee is headed by my Commissioner for Religious Affairs, and which we already have taken, all the northern governors has agreed on that. And we are waiting for those that are repatriating to my state, and which we are taken to the one we have to their respective state. We have already taken that measures, and the President is part of it, and we agreed, all of us, all the northern governors, we agree with that.
Let's take a look at your isolation center, the isolation center in Zamfara State. How functional is it, and how are the patients confirmed to have the virus they are doing at this time?
Yeah, they are taking the medication in the isolation centers. As I told you, we already have all the equipment, and after the confirmation by LCDC, these 2 patients are there in the isolation centers, and they are recuperating, and I believe they will be well in a couple of days, because when I got the report today from our health personnel that are taking care of them, they say the patients are doing very well, and there is no much concern about the crisis.
Finally, Your Excellency, at this point in time, are you going to restrict movement? Some of your colleagues have restricted movement in and out of their states. Is Zamfara considering the same thing?
Yes, it's a collective decision by all the northern governors, which myself, Katsina, that we share border together, Katsina, Sokoto, Kevi, and Niger State. We have restricted all the movement. As I said, I have already initiated a mobile court that are sitting in all the borders for prosecutions of those that are violating this order. Because all of us, particularly myself, I have signed an executive order for that, and it's working.
The Governor of Zamfara State, Alhaji Bello Matawalle, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us from Gusau.
Thank you very much.